on the wave of innovation. This 9x6-inch postcard pushes the limits on tactile embellishment overlays while sticking to the less is more idea that just a little effect goes a long way to enhance a printed piece. With 6 passes on the front and 2 more on the back, it's easy to realize that it's not an economically viable project for commercial purposes. My reasons were selfish. First, just to see if I could do it, and second, to demonstrate how to go beyond the maximum limit of using only 4 layers of separations in the Caldera RIP software. I used silver, gold, green, purple, blue, and silver holographic foil. Original images were purchased from a service bureau and used as is. These are the foiling and varnish overlay masks that I drew, shown in magenta, and how they relate to the underlying image. Each mask is drawn separately in Photoshop and assembled later in InDesign. The back of the postcard follows the same pattern, with only 1 foil and the varnish overlay on the water. In Photoshop, I drew each foil mask on its own layer, using one of Kyle's spatter brushes, which are included in the Photoshop CC presets. It's important to be working in CMYK color mode, so you can set the brush color to be only 100% black. It takes a little experimentation to find the right brush size, but once you get it right, just start by using simple brush strokes to create a spatter pattern that suits your taste. Here you can see the gold foil mask against the transparent background. Add a white fill, save off the layer as a separate image file, and then make a new layer and move on to the next color. The back of the postcard was done a little bit differently. Convert the image to grayscale and duplicate that layer to preserve the original image if you need to go back and start over. Then, make your way into the classic filter gallery. My default was already set to photocopy because I frequently use that filter for this technique. Also try using the stamp filter for similar results. I recommend setting detail at maximum and then adjust darkness for your desired results. Then click OK. For this project, I only wanted to embellish the water, so I selected the polygonal lasso and started cutting away the upper third of the image and deleted it from the mask. For a dramatic coverage effect that's easily predictable and controlled, it's very important to have a solid black and white image without any grays or gray pixels on the edges of the black areas. An old school technique to remedy this is to apply a slight Gaussian blur. Then go to Levels and move the sliders from the ends towards the center, creating a heavier bitmap but still within grayscale mode. These press sheets are from the iGen 5 press, centered 2 up, with Japanese crop marks spaced evenly down the right and left edges of each sheet for greater registration accuracy. This first pass lays down the silver foil spatter pattern, then gold, green, purple, blue, and lastly, a varnish overlay for extra shine in selected areas, and solid varnish over the blue foil that spells the word WAVE for durability. Look at that texture. After putting down the silver holofoil on the back of the postcard, I'll add the final varnish overlay, which is an exact image map derived from the texture of the water in the original photo using Photoshop's image filters. Here is the final result. Recognized by the Foil and Specialty Effects Association, this project was awarded the 2021 Gold Leaf Award for Best Use of Foil and Embossing in a Direct Mailer.